is up, everyone? Welcome to the GRGR Award Show, also known as Ginger Runner Live, our weekly live show. But tonight is a very special episode. As you can tell, the backdrop has changed. It is an award show. Last week was our 7th annual Ginger Runner Global Run. You can kind of see the logo there. And it was a huge success. So today we're going to be announcing all the winners of all the daily challenges plus our weekly challenges. We're so excited to have you tonight. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Let's get into the fun.
Ginger Runner.
Yay! What's up, everyone? Welcome to Ginger Runner Live, episode number 417. A very special episode tonight. It is our Ginger Runner Global Run Award Show.
We did it.
We're here. We're here.
7 days of fun.
Thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy Tuesdays to spend a little bit of it with us.
Still Tuesday.
Yeah. Last week was the 7th annual Ginger Runner Global Run, a huge success. I don't know how we managed to have more fun year after year after year. Now in its 7th year, it's pretty damn amazing. What's really amazing, though, is to see how many people come back year after year. We love following the hashtag and all that stuff to kind of see people who we now are very familiar to us, like seeing their pictures and stuff, but also seeing all the different T-shirts from over the years.
Yeah, that's something I wanted to mention. We've mentioned it on our daily live stream, Daily Brew, but if you're not a part of Daily Brew, you may not have heard us talk about it.
Oh, we have our Daily Brew mugs.
Yes.
Nice.
But during all of our GRGR videos this week, because we are in the 7th year, we had 7 different shirts to wear. So we wore all 7 iterations of the
right there.
GRGR t-shirts throughout all of our videos this week. So if you were paying attention, you would have seen the archive of shirts. And it's fun because there are people out there who also have all 7.
Yeah, and they've held on to them over the years. Before we get into the award show, of course, we have individuals that we like to thank. That is the GR crew. It is because of them that we're able to do these live shows every single week. Our daily live stream, Daily Brew, which is just for the GR crew members. And as well as doing these crazy events like GRGR year after year. So a big shout out to the GR crew. If you would like to join the GR crew, it's very easy. Head on over to patreon.com/thegingerrunner. All tiers get access to some super fun perks, including some like behind the scenes type stuff for GRGR, advanced notifications of some of the challenges and stuff, a little bit of head start. But there's a lot of really fun perks. We'd love to have you join the crew. It's an amazing group of runners from around the world. One individual in particular at the top tier we like to shout out at the beginning of every Ginger Runner Live episode, and that is Brian Sands. We love the man. He's amazing. He's been super supportive of us and all of our events, but also tons of different creatives in the ultra running, trail running space. We appreciate what he's done for the community, and he's uplifted so many other people, whether it's with his story or just support. So we really appreciate Brian. Thank you so much. And finally, everyone who participated in this year's GRGR, we are very thankful to you because GRGR started as just sort of a fun way to get people involved from around the world. We wanted to host an event that didn't have a specific location that people had to travel to because we know that we have such a big global audience. We wanted people to feel like they could be a part of something around the world. So that is where GRVR was born. The original, and has now evolved into GRGR. It's just become so much more than we ever imagined. So for those of you who are return participants, we absolutely appreciate your return to the week of fun. And if this was your first year doing it, we hope to see you next year because every year just gets us really, really excited towards the end of the summer. And I'm already looking forward to next year, year 8. We're going to be at year 10 soon.
We're getting up there.
We're getting up there. The other thing I was going to mention is what's really cool is seeing people who start like 2016, 2017. They started doing GRGR with their kids in like strollers. And now we're seeing them with their kids, like their kids are running it. And it's super fun. It's a cool thing. So thank you so much, everybody. Should we start giving away some awards? Oh,
we have somebody very special to thank before we start getting into the awards because our awards giving away system would not be what it is.
It would not be what it is without the help of Micah Foss. Micah has been helping us behind the scenes year after year after year. And he used to live up here in the Puget Sound area, so we were able to be like, hey, man, he's a local trail runner. Do you want to help us? And he's like, yeah. He still lives up in the West, but we still are able to get his help and assistance. So he basically is like our spreadsheet master that behind the scenes takes all of your like thousands of spreadsheet entries and organizes them in a way that Kim and I can kind of sort through things in a more precise manner. He is like he's the gatekeeper, sort of the first person that encounters what comes in. It is a huge job, and Micah does such a good job. So Micah, if you are watching this, he participates in GRGR too. We very much appreciate you. Everyone in the chat, give some love to Micah. He truly is a amazing human. We gave him late notice this year, and that is this guy. It was a couple weeks ago. I was like, hey, Micah, you available? And he actually was on vacation for part of the week. So he helped despite that. So, Micah, I'd also like to apologize to your loved ones that we had to draw you away for a little bit, but it all went smooth, swimmingly, and we have thousands of entries. It is amazing. So thousands upon thousands of miles were run this week. Thousands upon tens of thousands of feet of vert were run. Am I saying that right? Climbed? Give yourself all a pat on the back because the stats this year were amazing, phenomenal. We're so excited. Every year we just love to look at the big numbers. And then finally, these are the trophies. We have unique trophies for every award that will be given out tonight. This is just a sample. Aravaipa Artworks does a great job. We work with a guy there named TJ. TJ is fantastic. He's helped us make so many different awards and trophies over the years, including our wonderful lit up sign back here. So thank you, TJ. Another just masterful piece, and all your trophies will be handmade by TJ, painted and all that good stuff. So this is a prototype. So those of you who win tonight, you will be getting your own, and it will be shipped directly to you. If you are a winner tonight, we will contact you via the email that you used in the entry form. So hopefully that is the most accurate email that you have access to. But we will reach out to you. We'll get your shipping address, and we'll get these sent directly to you from Aravaipa Artworks' studio and from TJ. So I think we should move on into this.
I think we should move right on into this. Oh, did you do a little?
I did a little hat adjust. Little hat adjust. Let's go to the slideshow first. So I have the slideshow sort of looping in the background. It's just a bunch of photos that were taken by a bunch of our runners this year. Again, if you would like to see what people got up to out there running around the world, I mean, we have people from across the globe. You can just go to Instagram. You can search the hashtag GRGR22. That is one way to do it. You can also check on Twitter and Facebook and all the different social media.
And also the Strava group this year was super active. Great.
Yeah, all participants get access to our special Strava group, and there's some great threads in there, people participating every day and posting their photos and their workouts and stuff like that. So we love seeing images and videos and stuff like that from around the world. It helps make us feel good. This is from the UK. That's one of my favorite photos. I love it. Shout out to that guy. All right, so let's move into this. As you know, GRGR, or the Ginger Runner Global Run, is a 7-day challenge. Each day is a different challenge. And each challenge throws a curveball at you because it's basically a surprise. You have 24 hours to complete it. And it all kicked off on Monday. What was Monday's challenge?
Monday's challenge was tour guide. And tour guide is one of my personal favorite days that we've kind of experimented with over the years. And we thought it was a really good way to kind of kick off GRGR for you to introduce us to your favorite places to run.
Yeah, every year. It's always a really fun way to kind of see where runners are coming from around the world. So we're going to start with our runner-up. This was chosen essentially randomly. So we had hundreds of results with images, and we had to go through all of them. I'll tell you why the winner won. But this runner-up, random, but it was also really cool.
Yeah, we have some honorable mentions that we'll be talking about tonight.
But this is Michelle Lutz. This is just an image of Michelle, one of many that she posted from her tour around Greensboro, South Carolina. It was very cool to kind of to travel along her run with her. She took a bunch of photos and kind of took us on her regular run tour. Oops, I don't want that little lower third there. Sorry about that, everybody. But our winner for Monday, so our tour guide winner, did a video. And I wanted to give the extra shout out because this does take extra effort to do these types of things,
Yes.
especially like on a particular day. But it's also a really cool destination. The winner, Kim,
Is Noi Muhammad from Singapore.
Happy day one,
congratulations, Noi. This is Noi's video. We're just show a quick clip of it, but
usually take.
it is available on YouTube. You can check it out. Just search for Ginger on a Global Run 2022.
Around
But Noi
can do it
did
barefoot.
an amazing job.
So today is gonna be a recovery day. I had a 10K run on Saturday, so let's go.
Super cool. Thank you, Noi, for doing the extra effort and making that video. I don't want that lower third again. I'll make that go away. There it is. It's gone. But I don't know. I like taking the tour to another country for tour guide and like seeing in video form. It's great because you get to actually run with
Yes.
the person.
And we did have a
see the
number.
route.
Submitting a video is not a mandatory thing
Not at all.
to win tour guide, but we did have a number of folks doing video tours for us, and that was super awesome. And lots of beautiful photos too.
So Noi, thank you. We will be sending a GRGR trophy to you in Singapore. We appreciate you. And it looked humid. I can only imagine how humid it is. You lived there for a brief period of time.
It is always very humid. It is always very warm.
If you watch that video, you'll hear like the tropical birds and stuff singing in the background. It's super cool. Moving on to Tuesday.
Try day. So obviously everyone knows what a try is. Traditional try is swim, bike, run. For us here over at GRGR headquarters, a try can mean anything as long as it includes a run.
Yep. So you could do any activity, and we had a myriad. Do we have the spreadsheet up where we can just like read through some of the
Yes.
triathlon combos? Like, what were some of the combos people were playing with here?
We had some standing desk, walk meditation, run, play with dogs, push-ups. We had some yoga. We had cycling. I know we had some vacuuming.
Always a good addition.
We had some Gran Turismo 7.
All right, I gotta get that. I gotta add him on PlayStation. I don't have the game, but I want to play it.
Matt Kujar did the dishes.
That'll count.
Honestly, that feels like it should be celebrated.
Yeah, so there's always a run and then 2 additional activities. It could have been anything.
It could be anything.
So in this case, the winner, it was actually a really special entry.
So I feel like every time we host GRGR or even Gingermas, there's always something that kind of surprises us, that kind of hits us emotionally, which is one of the joys of doing events like this. There's always a surprise. There's always something that I think we're both just like, oh, like,
Yeah,
that's
and
kind of special. Like, you know,
it hit us in the feels, and it was a bit more emotional than I think we anticipated, for a very particular reason. So the winner of the Tuesday Try-Day is Kim.
Kevin Tomlinson.
So Kevin posted this on Twitter, basically saying GRGR Day 2, Tuesday Try-Day, complete, bringing GRGR 22 to the classroom to support healthy habits. We got out and played kickball, foursquare, and took a walk together during recess. And he posted that photo there. Basically, Kevin took GRGR to his classroom for his students. And as you notice, they're young students, and they were engaged in the video. It was the announcement video for the challenge for that day. And having GRGR be a part of a classroom is wild to us in a really beautiful way. So Kevin, thank you as a teacher. And if you do show this to your class, hello class, you are all awesome. Listen to Kevin. He knows what he's talking about. And hopefully, Kevin, you can take this trophy to your class and show all your students.
Desk. But yeah, that was super cool. I just, we have a number of teachers in the GR crew. We have a number of teachers that participate. Heather Reed is in the chat right now. And Heather says, yay for teachers. I think, I'm obviously not a teacher, but it takes a special person to be a teacher, and to bring in an element like this into a classroom is super cool. And I think when we were talking about it, I was like, I would love to have had a teacher like that.
I can't imagine, like, if the students were like, oh, this is cool, or if this is not, or whatever. The whole point is, like, we got really excited when I say excited, but I also mean sort of emotional, because that's sort of been a dream, is to inspire the next generation. That was why I started this channel. So Kevin, you got us in the fields, and we appreciate you. We appreciate teachers. Thank you so much. Congratulations. We'll get this trophy to you, and we hope you enjoy. Day 3. Day 3, we brought out the Whirl of Fun. Do we still have it here? So the Whirl of Fun was our 2021 sort of addition to GR. Basically, every day was a random challenge as chosen by the Whirl of Fun.
Yeah.
We couldn't just get rid of it, though many people, I think, wanted it gone because it did throw some curveballs at them every day.
Not everyone was a fan of the Whirl last year. I was.
I loved it. But getting a Vert day on a Tuesday, I think, made a lot of people like, oh, I have to work and blah, blah, blah. So we did bring it out for Wednesday.
Wednesday Whirl Day.
We spun it. Actually, Kim, you spun it. And what did you pull up?
I spun it, and it wasn't a great spin. I admit it wasn't a great spin.
I disagree. I thought it was the best spin ever. What it chose was the Slowest Mile day. So it had a variety of different options: Gene Mile, Donut Mile, different things like that. But it chose Slowest Mile. And, this is sort of a meme-worthy thing. I think a lot of people have either seen it or done it in the past. We have never done it. It's never been a part of GRGR.
Really quick. Heather does mention show volume is really low. Michael also, I believe, just mentioned that as well.
I am so sorry. I turned down my microphone on accident. Sorry, everybody.
Oopsie.
Oopsie poodles. Let me get that back to 0. All right. Sorry, everyone.
Sorry, everyone.
We should be...
I think it was with the last video or something.
It was. I thought I was turning the video volume down. I was turning our volume down.
Sorry, everyone.
So Wednesday, Whirl of Fun basically brought us the Slowest Mile. I think people have seen the Slowest Mile before. They maybe have done one in the past. We have not done one in the past.
I was thinking that I would very much enjoy the Slowest Mile.
We were thinking this would be the easiest challenge ever.
Yeah.
What I failed to realize is after 10 minutes, I was so frustrated and impatient that it became one of the hardest challenges we've ever had in GRGR. Do you want to pull up the spreadsheet with the times? So there was a good average. Those who participated in Wednesday's challenge.
Yeah.
The average was somewhere in the 30 to 40 minute range.
Which is, that's a long mile. I will also say that there were some folks who submitted their slowest mile, which were faster than my fastest miles.
So people are like, my slowest mile.
Maybe they started off going slow and they're just like, nah,
screw this.
I can't do this.
Which almost happened to us.
Yes.
Ours was right around.
We almost DNF'd.
Completely
DNF'd.
DNF'd. We added Vert, thinking it would slow us down, make us happy, whatever. Okay, so all that being said, those of you who participate in the slowest mile, feel our pain. It was not easy. It was quite challenging. So we had the average somewhere between 30, 40.
Yeah.
A lot of 45s.
Yes. Yes.
I cannot believe the winner. Should we talk about, let's talk about the winner. 2 hours and 18 minutes. Angela Kujar, GR crew member extraordinaire. We love her to death. I had no idea Angela had it in her to run a mile. And I'm going to say run.
To move a mile.
Very lightly. 2 hours and 18 minutes. We did ours in like 35 minutes, and I was like, done.
Yeah.
So Angela did a video, just a she did stories throughout her 2 hour, 18 minute run. Here's the last video she posted. I just thought it would be fun to share it. It's on our social media and stuff like that.
Finally done. OM God. That was torture. The hardest mile I've ever run. I thought it was, run. Ha ha. I guess not run. And I thought the needles were bad in Cascade Crest. Hardy fucking hard.
2 hours and 18 minutes.
So just a little backstory on second and third place as well.
This is, I feel when When it comes to runner-ups,
Yeah.
I feel so bad for the runner-up in like third place and fourth place because the amount of time.
This one hurt more than like, we do the fastest 10K, we do longest, like as many miles, and sometimes we get close races. This one was definitely one of those like, oh. So our second and third place person were within 1 minute of each other.
60 seconds separated second and third place.
And they were, Ryan Stormo did it in 2 hours and 55 seconds.
2 hours. Ryan Stormo, we appreciate the effort. 2 hours and 55 seconds.
And just beating Ryan was Matt Kujar.
Angela's
of
husband.
The Angela Kujar household. And Matt did it in 2 hours, 1 minute, and 51 seconds. And I did get some intel during the process that Angela was holding steady on that slowest mile because of a friendly household competition.
Angela, you held on long enough. I mean, an extra 18 minutes to hold on to this trophy. So now you can hold this trophy in your hands and show it to your husband and let him know that you beat him every single time. You ran a slower mile than Matt did. And, a little shout out to fourth place as well, Lawrence Hamilton Hopkins from the UK with an 83-minute mile. Like, these are crazy times.
And we had an 81 minutes, 79, 65, 64. Like there was a lot of folks kind of up in that time area.
And I think Lawrence did the foot to toe to heel thing through a park. Got a lot of weird looks.
Yeah, Lawrence did toe to heel around a local park. Mentioned in a story that a lot of people were wondering what he was doing.
Like, who didn't get weird looks on Wednesday? We certainly did. There was a lot of people are coming, Kim. Oh, look, we're just stopping to take a photo real quick. Congratulations, everyone who ran a slow mile. Holy crap, that was hard. All right, moving on to Thursday.
What's the opposite of a slow mile?
We knew we had to. I mean, this actually worked out quite well because we had the day sort of planned ahead of time other than Wednesday. Thursday became a fast 10K day, which fit perfectly after a slow mile day. We just wanted you to run the fastest 10K you could, whether that's setting a new PR or just pushing what you had on that day.
Yeah, and I will say there's a lot of people setting out their personal goals on that day, which is what we love to see. Because for someone like me, I know I'm not going to be the fastest one that enters likely, but I can also challenge myself to like, oh, what did I do last year on GRGR?
Yeah.
And go for it. We had people running their fastest 10K post-injury. We had all sorts of stories happening in the 10K realm.
So if you did something like a personal challenge and you accomplished something new for yourself, a new PR or a new distance or anything like that, congratulations to you. You won Thursday. We are going to give a trophy to the fastest 10K, as we mentioned. But many people earned a win that day. So we just want to make sure that we recognize all of you who did. However, there was a fast 10K, and it was quite fast.
How fast was it?
It was so fast that it only took this individual 39 minutes and 32 seconds to complete the 10K, which is damn fast. Super fast. Congratulations, Connor Foley. Connor Foley ran that dang 10K in 39:32, 6.2 miles. Fantastic effort, my friend.
It's fast. It's fast.
I just want to make sure, that his watch... BT dubs. His watch recorded it at 39:43, I think, but that's because he had it running. He has a treadmill image attached to his Strava that shows the actual finish time of 39:32. So thank you so much, Connor. Congratulations. We'll be sending you one of these as well. Moving on. Friday.
Just really quick, Molly in the chat room says it was hard doing GRGR after running Chicago the Sunday before. That's the other thing. We appreciate people fitting in GRGR regardless of what is happening with their schedule. So some people, sometimes a race ends up being on like the Saturday or the Sunday, or maybe they're just recovering from a marathon or something like that. But that's why we try and make things fun and accessible for people.
Yep. Yeah, every year there's some conflicting race, and that was the whole point of GRGR, was to actually work with other races, right? So if you are running the Chicago Marathon and it happens to coincide with the Vert Day, you get 0 feet of vert, like, because you're running the Chicago Marathon, flattest thing ever. But that's okay, because you still logged 26.2 miles. Like, that's amazing. It all contributes to the week of fun. So Friday was another fun day. This is one that we've done in the past. We did not do it last year. We did it 2 years ago. We missed it last year, and that was the GPS Artist Day. Artiste.
Come
Day.
on.
We just asked people to go out and have some fun with their GPS tracking device and create some art. We had a lot of really fun entries with this one. Your sister-in-law, in particular, had a great entry.
She drew a rocket ship.
We won't mention what that rocket ship looked like, but if you'd like to see, head on over to Strava and you'll find out. But we got tons of great entries.
Tons of great entries. I feel like there's a lot of people that were drawing dogs, which I mean, I love dogs.
Love a good dog GPS artist.
What did we do?
So we had a fun challenge. I didn't pull the graphics up here, but we did show it in Daily Brew. So if you want to see what we did, you can check out Daily Brew. We challenged each other to do something. So we showed up at the park and we were like, okay, surprise me. What do you want me to do? And what do I want you to do? We didn't tell each other or talk about this beforehand, but we both challenged each other, surprisingly, to do the exact same thing, which was the new Seattle Kraken mascot, Bowie, who we do not like. But we wanted to do a GPS drawing of Bowie. So we both pulled up the same image and we went to work and we both created some pretty demented looking Bowie GPS art.
I think they look fine.
Speak for yourself.
It'll probably make your edit.
100%. It'll make the video edit, the recap, GRGR recap for sure. But it was super fun. We had a great time. We have a runner-up and then a winner. Our runner-up
is Wade Sweet, and Wade drew the super cute minion.
Yeah, if you rotate your screen, you'll see the minion.
Or your head.
Or your head. You take your pick. But congratulations, Wade. It looks super awesome. We love seeing a minion in there. Why not? And we the winner we thought was really creative because it does involve like a lot of sort of city streets to create something kind of unique that we weren't expecting to see.
Yeah, I think there's a few different schools of thought. So we did the find a big open field and free form draw. There's some people that will use the grid of a city street to draw, like,
Pac-Man Ghost, for example. A lot of Pac-Man Ghost entries.
The winner of the GPS Artiste, I feel like, was a lot of creativity in using the streets and trails available.
Yep. Congratulations, Brindis Ingemastartater. I think that is how you pronounce your name, but of course I'm going to probably have to claim that I mispronounced it. But congratulations, Brindis. This is beautiful whale. We thought it was super cool to see a whale drawn here. So we really appreciate the effort in making this.
And we also thought the start finish looked like the eye.
Yeah, it was like perfect placement for the start finish. So congratulations, Brindis. We appreciate that. There's also a really good shoe with a wing. We showed that in the slideshow. That was really cool. We appreciate that. But yeah, the whale was sort of like cool. That's awesome. Using the parks and everything to kind of make that happen.
Yeah, and Adam in the chat says, the whale.
Yeah.
Molly says, adorable.
Love it.
Yeah, the whale caught my eye right away. I was like, I love this whale. It's super cute. Very cool.
Very, very cool. So thank you, everyone, for doing the art. That's always a fun one. Moving on to Saturday.
Free for all.
Basically, challenge. Get as many miles as you can in the day. So we had multiple people do multiple activities. Totally allowed. You just had to include a link to each activity.
Mm-hmm.
So our runner-up crushed 32.9 miles. Am I
You're
get that right? Okay.
Yeah, I was in the wrong
spreadsheet part.
I have like 10 spreadsheets open right now.
Let me show I have the right graphic up. Here we go. Runner-up is
Stacy Bacon.
Nice job, Stacy, with 32.9 miles. She did 4 different activities, and I believe is like pretty much recovering from an injury too during this whole thing. I think it was a lot of like testing of the leg and stuff like that. So congratulations, Stacy. Love to see it.
And Stacy is in the chat. Stacy enjoyed Art Day. It was super fun to see.
Nice job, Stacy. And am I right? Like you said that you had like a leg thing and you were working through it and you got the miles. Is that the right person? I think it is. Congratulations. Runner up. Our winner with a massive 34.22 miles
Troy Hazler.
Congratulations, Troy. Troy knocked it out of the park this week. You'll probably hear his name a couple of times in the next couple of minutes, but Troy had a fantastic 3-run day for a total of 34.22 miles. Troy, we appreciate that effort. A lot of good running, a lot of big miles that week. I think he ran 20-some miles on Monday alone, or Tuesday or something like that. So well done, my friend. Way to get it done.
And Stacy does confirm. I believe I saw it somewhere. Very true. Thank you.
Excellent. Great job, Stacy. Way to get it done. The last of the daily challenges. Sunday was a twist on a regular challenge that we've done in the past. A twist, if you will. Normally, we do the Vert challenge. Get as much Vert as you can. This year, we did the 2-hour time limit. So we gave you 2 hours to maximize your descent. So we didn't want to know the Vert number. We wanted to know how much downhill you could get. It was super fun twist. I found it more difficult. I was thinking, oh, this would be super easy. We'll just go up and then start our activity at the top and run down and just do like repeats if we had time.
I found it more difficult because I wasn't time managing myself properly.
That is what happened to me.
Because I think my brain is so in tune with like, how long will this climb take me?
Yeah.
Versus how long will this descent take me? And then you get down to the bottom, you're like, oh, I still have an hour and 20 minutes.
I found the very simple rule of just because it's steep doesn't mean it's fast. So just because you're like, oh, this is going to be the fastest descent because it's the most descent, made it quite slow because it was more technical or really dusty. So anyways, our runner-up for most descent in a 2-hour activity. The runner-up, Kim?
Runner-up is Jay King, and Jay got 4,032 feet of descent.
An amazing, amazing downhill run. This actually took place in Yosemite, one of mine and Kim's favorite places on planet Earth. So it was a really cool destination, and he was talking about how busy the trail was, so he had to find an alternate descent route. Regardless, it is a huge effort because it's a super steep downhill, but 4,032 feet of downhill. Yeah. Nice job. Our winner, however, knocked out another 1,000+ feet of descent in 2 hours.
So our winner with 5,075 feet of descent is again Troy Hazler.
Troy Hazler did track his activity to the top of this peak, and this was actually here in Washington State. It's a pretty beastly peak, and you can see his elevation profile there. He went down all the way, climbed back up, went down a little bit, back up to the top, and then all the way back down. Managed to do it all in 2 hours. An amazing, huge activity. Nice job.
I also do want to give a shout out. Our 6th, 7th, and 8th place overall for the descent day were all women. So that was Melissa, Vaught, Brindis, and Angela, who are both in the chat room right now. And all 3 of those women were within striking distance of each other. So we had Melissa at 3,831, Brindis with 3,464, and Angela with 3,421. And I know out of those, I know at least Angela for sure did hers on a treadmill.
6% decline on a treadmill destroys you.
So great job, everyone.
Great job. That was a fun challenge and definitely something we are going to be interested in maybe bringing back next year. Before we do the weekly or the grand total weekly awards, should we do creativity and filmmaker and then the weekly totals, or do weekly totals first?
Weekly totals first.
Weekly totals first.
I like to end on like a creative, fun journey.
I'm with you. I'm totally with you. So we, as always, have the awards for most miles in the week and most Vert in the week. So those are just general weekly awards, just kind of tracking everything that you do during the day. So let's start with miles. Runner-up with an 80.6 mile week. Big week.
Big week.
Congratulations to Stacy Bacon. Congratulations again, Stacy. An amazing 80.6 miles. I've done a handful of 100-mile weeks, and it's right around 80. That is like, what? So congratulations. That is a lot of miles.
I also have to say, I'm not going to say this on air, but Stacy, I love your email address.
Oh, it is not. It is
we're
awesome.
Not gonna say
no,
what
we're not going to say it on air, but it is a great email.
It's a great email address.
And our winner in weekly total on miles with 109.02 miles for the week, Troy Hazler.
Troy put
Congratulations.
in a massive week.
Big week. So he was doing big weekend miles, huge weekday miles. He got 109 miles total over the course of the week. Troy tracked them all. We really appreciate that effort, Troy. We cannot wait to send you both your trophies for most miles this week. Just amazing job to both of you. Well freaking done. And now we like to recognize the most Vert. So cumulative Vert. We had you track that each day. Runner up with 15,838 feet of Vert over the course of the week.
Gloria King.
Congratulations, Gloria King, with that many feet of Vert. I hope maybe you're sleeping. I hope you're getting some rest. Congratulations. That is a frick ton. What's crazy is it's just a couple hundred feet below first place.
Yeah, first and second were very, very close.
Super tight race. 16,242 feet is our winning total of Vert over the course of the week. And that goes to Troy Heisler. Congratulations, Troy. Again, Troy had an amazing week, amazing effort. He got the most Vert, most miles for the week, as well as the most descent and most miles on Saturday. Great job to both of you. Now comes the fun. Creativity? Not that wasn't fun.
The numbers are all very fun, but for me, I love the Creativity Award and I love the Filmmaker Award.
Absolutely.
Those are two of my favorite things, and that's kind of what I spend a lot of my week searching for and looking at.
It's a constant. I mean, we're going through every single photo and every single Strava post and link and stuff like that, and we're looking through just kind of like seeing who's involving themselves a lot, but who's also like doing something fun and creative. And then the Filmmaker is really fun because we get to watch all the movies that you make. And this year, there was a huge increase in the number of reels and participation. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's start with the Creativity Award. So the Creativity Award usually always goes to an individual or individuals that just kind of go above and beyond, sort of capture the spirit of GR, involve community, or do something kind of push themselves a little bit, or get creative. I mean, literally get creative and make art or something like that. So there's
no rules
for
rules. Creativity. We just put it out there for just anyone to do whatever they want.
100%. And this year, this is kind of cool. We've talked about art creation in the past. We've had people in the past like create posters and things like that to sort of summate or give each daily theme and stuff like that. And they've been beautiful and fantastic. This year, someone got super crafty. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you want to read the caption and announce the winner.
Yeah, so this is the caption that came in with the submission, and it comes from Jess Haynes. And Jess said, my husband and I bought a silhouette paper cutter a while back for other projects that my husband uses it for, and I'm trying to become more comfortable with it and get creative. This week has been a great opportunity to test what I've learned. These are all hand designed and drawn in the software and cut on the machine. I thought these were super awesome because Jess was doing these daily.
Daily
so
creations.
We would drop the challenge, and that day she would have art up.
Yeah, it's so each of those photos is from a different day because you make them on that particular day. And learning like new software and new design things like that it's an undertaking. So to learn that in the process of GR is just a really cool thing. Congratulations, Jess. We appreciate that extra effort, and it was super creative. And you'll notice in that first photo, I'll just show it real quick. The first photo sort of has an image of each one of the different days challenges, and then of course her awesome little cat.
Everyone loves the kitty.
Everyone loves a good kitty photo. So thank you so much, Jess, for that extra effort. We appreciate it very, very much. Now comes the award that I love this one. I love honoring those who do that extra step in creating a movie from the course of the week. It's very difficult to film every day and edit it together and put music to it and put that into a movie, a film of something from that week. We had a lot of people take on the extra challenge of doing videos every day or reels. I mean, it's work in it for people who have families or full-time jobs. Like, it's just a lot. So I get it. And I just appreciate that extra effort. So we do want to recognize some individuals sort of as our runner-ups who put in just tons of effort, and then we'll announce our winner. So first, Yasa Postma. Yasa's been a regular crew member, but he also made some really cool reels on Instagram, some really special, highly edited and customized reels. Yasa, we appreciate that effort so much. Michael Hilliard, same thing.
Michael's reels made me laugh so much this week.
Every one of them was super funny. Michael is also dealing with a lot of air quality stuff that was happening here in the Northwest. So his runs had to be adjusted on the fly. And Michael was constantly doing really funny reels, and it was great because he just kept the spirits up the whole time. And of course, Sky Satterfield, who Shaggy Runner.
Shaggy Runner in the
we
chat.
love Sky to death. Sky has been participating in GRGR for many, many years, and has always entered the filmmaker contest. Sky did daily reels this year as well. He's also a teacher, and
It's always so good.
really, really great effort. We appreciate all three of those individuals. Just put a little bit of extra effort into the filmmaking challenge. The winner of the filmmaker challenge, though, is, and I'm gonna show a brief clip from one of their videos because they did daily videos as well.
Daily videos.
Posted to YouTube. Big effort. And this is actually it's two individuals.
It is two individuals.
It's Adam Karks. We appreciate you, Adam, and your son. Amazing, amazing duo, these two. Creating individual movies every single day. It's super fun, and we'll just show you a quick clip here.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
I also just like the kids like
He's into it.
casual walk.
He's into it. And that long take got me,
so good.
Adam. Just the long take, because of the slowest. That was from the Slowest Mile day. Lots of videos on Adam's channel. We appreciate you, Adam. But just the long take of them walking away, it takes talent and skill to be patient with that. We appreciate both of you so much. It's so great to see you bringing your kid into it as well, and getting the family involved, and we just appreciate you both so much. So I can't wait to send you your filmmaker trophy to the fam. Put it on the mantle, right dead center in the living room. Show it off to all your friends and family. That's super awesome. And Adam says, he is in the chat. I even quietly got the wife in the back of one of those shots. Whole family's involved.
Whole
family. Yeah. It's amazing.
We loved it.
Adam says, I'll shake my son awake and let him know. Be gentle. Be gentle. I believe his son's name is Gavin. Amazing. Adam and Gavin together. Super awesome duo. And we've sort of seen Gavin grow, because I think Gavin has been in Adam's videos in the past, and it's just the coolest thing. That, my friends, is it for the Ginger Runner Global Run 2022 award show. We are so incredibly thankful to everyone who participated this year, supports this event. We love doing it. It's one of our favorite things to do every year. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that, because we do love seeing where everybody runs around the world. We get all of these incredible destinations that we can't see with our eyes. We can't travel everywhere across the globe. So when we get videos and clips from people in these really cool locations, it warms our heart, and it really does bring this vast community closer together.
Yes.
I can't wait to sort through all the video clips that people submitted and make a recap video that will happen. Give me some time. There's hundreds of clips I need to kind of sort through, so it'll be a little bit, but I'll get something up, and I'm really excited to share that with everybody.
Thank you again, everybody. And for next year's GRGR, I am highly encouraging people to submit for the Filmmaker Award again.
We love it.
It's one of my favorite. It truly is one of my favorite things to look through and watch. I love it so much. I know it takes effort, but
it does. And we get it. But also, the reels and everything like that are super fun too. They're easy to watch. They're hard to make. I know that they're hard to make because it takes editing and skill and stuff like that. So we just appreciate that extra effort. It's really fun to kind of live vicariously through your experiences through this week. We are so thankful again for your participation and just getting out there and being open to whatever we throw at you, whatever challenge that day might hold. We can't wait for next year. Assume it'll be around the same time frame, so expect October 2023 to be the new GRGR sort of location in the calendar. We appreciate you all so much, and we hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Get out there, train hard, race harder, and party the hardest. I know I am. Bye.
Bye.
Of course, hold on. I got to get to the outro. There's that lower third again. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. Goodbye.